going to be reacting to the Star Wars show. But before I begin, please subscribe to the Younglings podcast if you haven't already. I appreciate all of you who do so much. We have 123 subscribers right now, and I would love to make that like 124. But I can't do that without you, so please do that. Also, if you would like a shout out on the next Star Wars show reaction, you can get a chance to do that by just simply following us at Younglings TV on Twitter. This week, the Twitter shout out goes to Am I the Jedi Queen? And she is a very nice person who always retweets our videos, not just the Star Wars show ones, and always gives us very nice feedback. So thank you so much. I appreciate you and your kids for watching. Please stay tuned to the end because I will give you my feedback on all this great news. So yeah, here we go.
This week we're talking Lego with the man behind some of your favorite Lego Star Wars sets.
Plus, we'll show you what it's like to work on Star Wars.
Ooh, I bet it's all blasters and lightsabers.
Yeah, if by blasters you mean Word documents and by lightsabers you mean expense reports.
Is this guy party or what?
We'll have a good spreadsheet.
This is the Star Wars Show from the Lucasfilm headquarters in San Francisco. Here's your hosts, Andi and Anthony.
Hello and welcome to the Star Wars Show, the only Star Wars show on
Her
the
shirt
internet
says
that's like a
Stardust.
delicious looking bag of potato chips.
You can't wait to dive in, and then 7 to 8 minutes later you've eaten the whole thing and you wonder, what have I done?
And why was there so much air in it? And now, the news.
J.J. Abrams revealed last week that principal photography has officially wrapped on Star Wars Episode 9.
It's so exciting, but so sad.
And Oscar Isaac in an embrace, writing, "It feels impossible, but today wrapped photography on Episode 9. There's no adequate way to thank this truly magical crew and cast. I am forever
So
indebted
sad.
to you all."
Star Wars Episode 9 will be released in theaters on December 20th, 2019. I think they knew that.
They may have. New York Toy Fair took place last week in New York, and along with all of the new Star Wars toys like Lightsaber Academy debuting, Lucasfilm also released the first
That is so
details of the
exciting.
upcoming Triple Force Friday.
But unlike Force Fridays in the past,
Force
this year's event will not only
Wow.
usher in products from Star Wars Episode 9, but also from the upcoming Disney Plus live-action series The Mandalorian and the new video game Star Wars
That's
Jedi.
exciting!
Products will span from toys to collectibles.
Triple! That's what I get it now.
Those of you looking for Wookiee cookie cutters.
I am always looking for Wookiee cookie cutters.
I
Always
would
looking
love
for
a
excuses
Wookiee
to
cookie
say
cutter.
Wookiee cookie cutters.
Well, there you go.
Yes.
Perfect one right there.
Triple Force Friday will kick off on October 4th. For more information, check out StarWars.com.
Oh, that'll be so much fun.
Star Wars Celebration has added even more guests to the growing list of celebrities flying into Chicago this April.
Alan Tudyk, the actor and voice
Oh!
of K2SO, will be there, along with Empire's
That's
Michael
exciting!
Culver and John Morton, Anthony Forrest, and this one's for you, Beers Watch. Julian Glover are all slated to attend.
Also making an appearance will be the voices of Ezra and Kanan from Star Wars
Oh,
Rebels, Taylor Gray and Freddie
cool.
Prinze Jr.
Plus, the smuggler smooth Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams?
Triumphant return to Celebration,
What?
guaranteeing that hundreds of Celebration
That
patrons
is so
will be
cool.
endlessly charmed.
For more on the guests coming to Star Wars Celebration Chicago, check out StarWarsCelebration.com.
And for more breaking news from around the galaxy, check out StarWars.com/SWS.
My greatest contribution and possibly one of the greatest achievements of my life was playing the God Droid in the Star Wars Show 100th episode Spectacular.
We did it!
My name is Kristen Baver and I'm the Associate Editor and Content Strategist for StarWars.com.
Content strategist. I like
I'm
strategy.
one of two scruffy looking word herders who tries to do as much copy editing and writing as possible to make sure that everything goes on the site, from databank to news stories to blog posts. We make sure that we're covering all the emerging and exciting news coming out of the Star Wars galaxy. And we also do some really fascinating interviews with creators and actors and talent. We cover red carpets, we go to press junkets, we go to conventions, we talk to fans. Pretty much anything that's related to Star Wars and is newsworthy, we try and be there. Before I got my start, I wrote for a number of different types of outlets. I was just constantly hustling to get as much experience as I could and really find my path. And over that time, I also started writing as a freelancer for StarWars.com and for Star Wars Insider, where I actually interviewed the lovely crew of the Star Wars show. I think the greatest part of the job is getting to go out in the field and talking to people and doing interviews, because at the base level, everyone who is creating something for Star Wars today started out out pretty much as a fan first. So it always devolves into
Yeah, I noticed that.
fans just talking about their love of Star Wars. I'd say for the most part, we're pretty lucky here because we work hard, but it's not hard work. Sometimes you're in a lot of
That's such a
meetings
cool
and you're
job.
just exhausted trying to get the finer points of something nailed down, and that can feel like a bit of a slug. But at the end of the day, you have to give yourself a reality check that I'm getting paid to watch The Empire Strikes Back and the Clone Wars again.
Everybody, please welcome Jens Frederiksen to the show. You're the creative director and lead model designer for LEGO Star Wars. Can you tell me a little bit about how the
These
past
people
20
have the
years
coolest
gone
jobs.
for LEGO and for your experience?
It has been a great experience working with this for so many years. It started out with the launch of episode 1. But I think what has been interesting is the fact that there's always been something new happening. And we have been able to make models related to the new content coming out.
Do you have like a favorite model that you've developed? I'm sure, I mean, you've been involved in so many. It's like picking your favorite child.
One of my own highlights was the first Ultimate Collector Series, Millennium Falcon. That was 4,500 pieces or something. We've never had Lego.
That
made
is
a product that
amazing.
big, so logistically, it was a nightmare.
I mean, tell me a little bit about the logistics and process.
I can't
of
even make a tiny
developing
house with
something like
Legos.
that. How do you translate that
How would
into
you
Lego
even make
bricks?
that?
When we're designing
Design it.
models, we're always trying to use existing Lego pieces. And that's also to show the versatility of Lego, that you
You
can
can kind of mix and match everything?
Exactly, and we don't look at an element as what it's intended for necessarily. We look at it as shapes. Our models have become more complex. There are more play features and more functions, and the general design has developed, of course, over the years. But still, one of the things that's super important
yes,
for us
we
is
have
that
that
it
one.
has to be possible for
And
a
that
child
one.
to actually build the models. So creating a model that looks
We
cool,
don't have
has the
that
right
one,
detail
but that one is
and so on,
awesome.
that can be built by a child. That actually is one of the biggest challenges.
So let's talk a little bit about the models that you brought here today. These are the 20th anniversary models that are coming out soon.
Yeah, we started out by looking
Those
back
are
and
so
we looked at some of
nice.
the most popular models we've had, especially from the first years of LEGO Star Wars. We decided we're gonna make a new
They're very
edition of
simple.
these very popular models.
They
Also
have
for the
yellow
collectors.
faces.
These special anniversary minifigures.
No, not
each
that
set
one, though.
comes with a
But-
minifigure, and then this display plate, they can then be connected together, so you have your little collection of these characters. And the minifigures here, they are exact copies of the first version of some of the most iconic characters. Just to
that's
make
what
it a
the
little
yellow-faced
special,
ones
we
are.
made a special
That's
print
cool.
set
I
for
want
the
those.
anniversary silver print here on the back.
Can you tell me a little bit about how these models differ from their original counterpart?
Yeah, so the Slave 1, I think it's one of the models we have created most times in
Yeah.
many different scales in Lego. When
Yeah, we have a
making
different
this,
one.
This is by far much bigger than the original. Also, we have got new colors, making us capable of making it way more accurate. But we always think about, hey, what can we improve? And we know in the movie, the ship is flying like this, and it's like, where to hold the model. So that's why we have created this handle. So now you can actually fly around the model like this.
That's
and then
cool.
if I press here on the back, it'll fly.
That's awesome.
Those are
there
so
any
fun when they
models
actually shoot
or
things.
designs that you wanted to make for LEGO Star Wars that you haven't yet, that you want to do in the future?
There's a lot. I have to say, even though we've been working with this for 20 years, there are still ships and scenes and so on that could be made in Lego. So I don't think we'll run out of ideas.
Yeah, it's a big
No.
fantasy.
It is.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming by. It was a total pleasure
Thank you.
talking to you, and
Thank you.
these look like a lot of fun.
Just watching the Star Wars show.
I have tried to design Lego vehicles before.
How'd that go?
It's all boxes with wheels and then one tree.
I mean, it works.
About half the time.
And it's a tree, you know, the atmosphere's great.
Thank you very much. I thought so.
Yeah.
You're probably better at Legos than I am, so we want to see your biggest and best Lego Star Wars creations.
We're talking official sets or just
Oh,
freeform
that's
creations of dioramas you
cool.
make yourself.
Bonus points if you use all your trees. Send them to us using the hashtag Lego Star Wars, and we'll feature our favorites here next week.
All hot
Yes,
trees.
I'm
And
gonna
as always,
definitely
remember
have
to like the
Sophie
video,
do
subscribe
that.
to the channel, follow
I
us
can't
on Twitter,
though.
Facebook, and Instagram. And if you'd like to learn more about Star Wars, head to your local library.
A library is like the internet, but you have to drive to it. In fact.
It's great. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.
May the force be with you. Bloopers.
We wish we could put more chips in the bag, you know what I'm saying?
It protects the chip.
There are so many chips we want to put in the bag.
I'd put more chips in the bag if I could.
I wish we could double stuff this bag.
I don't make that call.
That's not for us.
Way above our pay grade.
That's Mr. Pringle with his monocle somewhere in an office.
Okay, Mr. Carboni, the things you say are so true about chips. I actually like really need to bring a bag of chips next week when I watch this. That was fun to watch because there are so many like Star Wars things, and I think you don't really always appreciate the people behind them. Like, we always think like George Lucas, which of course he's the one who created it all, but there are the people like Mrs. Kristen and the Lego guy, I forgot his name, but they're designing the content, and that's just really, really crazy to think about, like, all these different people who are making the Star Wars stuff for us to enjoy. But cool jobs they have. Who doesn't want to be paid to do Star Wars stuff? That's just a dream job. Really, it is. Celebration. That is so crazy that Billy D. Williams is going. That'll be so much fun for the people who get to go. I want to go. I really want to go. But I don't think I'm going at the moment, but I want to so bad, especially now that I know that he's going, because it's Billy D. Williams! It's Billy D. Williams! Billy D. Williams! And they're having Taylor Gray and Freddie Prinze Jr. They're my favorite characters in Star Wars Rebels. And then Alan Tudyk, he's not just K2SO. He is Hey in Moana. And he is King Candy. So then you get to meet 3 classic characters that all happen to be Disney. But I want to go so bad now, even more. And I also really, really want to see episode 9 already. It's sad though. The Skywalker saga is going to be over for at least like 15 years. They're not going to do one in at least 15 years. They might do one in 20 years even. Or maybe they'll never do it. And that's why they're crying. Well, Oscar's crying. He's really crying. Oscar is like me when I first saw that picture. It's gonna be hard to see the end. And it's gonna be hard to see Leia die. I don't want to see Leia die. That's just gonna be awful. Triple Force Friday! That is gonna be fun though. That's an exciting thing to look forward to because you're gonna get 3 different kinds of toys. Like, of course that's gonna be 3 times the amount of money I'm gonna need. But that's just gonna be so fun because it's like triple dose of adrenaline. Going out at like midnight with your dad and looking at Star Wars toys. It's like, it's gonna be fun. And I am looking forward to that. That is about it for what they talked about. Hopefully there will be a title soon. I'm really hoping there will be a title soon. I didn't expect for one this week. I'm honestly sort of thinking that they're never gonna give us a title until we go watch the movie. Like, what if they just didn't give us a title and they didn't give us a trailer? We'd all walk into the movie theater not knowing anything, and that'd be actually kind of cool, I think. Like, you don't know. It's going to be even more, like, hyped up to go because you're going to want to know the title. And so you walk in, and when it goes like, dun, 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 and then you're going to see the title, and everyone's going to be happy. And you're finally going to get that moment, and you'll get to enjoy it with other people rather than in a room on a phone or a laptop by yourself. Let me know in the comments down below if you think that could actually happen, or if you think that we'll get the title and the trailer just like we usually do. Please remember to subscribe, please remember to like, please remember to share this video with your friends, and retweet this for a chance to get a shout out next week. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you!